Well, let's bring in Paul Mauro now, Fox News contributor, attorney, and retired NYPD inspector. Paul, welcome to you. You just heard Kristi Noem live there addressing a question on what happened in Minneapolis, calling this an act of domestic terror. All rammings are of federal agents. She described the scene in which this happened. She said the agents were stuck in some snow there in Minneapolis. They were trying to push out their vehicle. They were then surrounded by protesters. A woman chose to ram the agents with her vehicle. The agent shot to protect himself and others with him. The woman was then hit, and she has now been declared deceased. Your thoughts and your reaction to what we know so far?
Well, Sandra, cases like this are very, very fact-specific. And at the end of the day, what you have now is an investigation and a crime scene. So assuming the facts that we're getting are accurate, then it does come down to a use of deadly force versus deadly force deployed against a law enforcement officer. And as Nicole articulated, if you are confronted with deadly force and a vehicle coming at you is deadly force, let's be clear, the car is the weapon. That is an assault with a weapon. You actually were this person, let's say, to have missed the ICE agent and been apprehended alive, you could charge attempted murder. That happens very often, rarely in the federal context, but in the state context, in the state and locals, you see it more often. This does happen just because the person's in a car and the car is the weapon does not absolve you of trying to run somebody down to kill them. Because a car, you're talking about a thing that weighs thousands of pounds. It's the equivalent of shooting at somebody. So it's going to come down to a fact-specific investigation. Is there video? Are there witnesses? Is there a prior transmission? Is there a history with this person? We're going to find all that out going further, and it'll just come down to a fact-based analysis of where this goes prosecutorially, investigative-wise, et cetera.
We're told, Paul, that we're within a 2-minute warning of local officials there in Minneapolis having a news conference to lay out what exactly went down. But I mean, is there any other way to describe this than an act of rage? But to see ICE agents, federal officials, federal law enforcement trying to get their car out of a snowbank and then using your car as a deadly weapon just because you're upset about what the ICE officers are doing in your city. Can that be characterized? I mean, obviously domestic terrorism is one way, but also an act of rage, unbridled rage.
Sure, and you tease out something, especially as we come up against the local press conference here. John, you tease out something I think is very salient here, which is that I think part of any investigation into this, and the investigation will be federal, it'll be interesting if the locals say that they're going to investigate it as well, because then you're going to have competing investigations, and yet there's one body of evidence. Are they going to cooperate? How is that going to go? But when you have Adam Frey, the mayor, and some of the other stuff that's gone on up there, when you have those kinds of statements where he immediately starts talking about chaos and some of the past statements, you got to say to yourself, at what point does the federal government say, you know what, you are, from where we sit, in violation of human rights statutes even. You're not doing your job. The local police should be protecting ICE. It's their job to keep the law and order. Are ICE agents less qualified to be protected and to be safe? Of course not. And we've seen in places like Chicago where they stand down the locals and tell the feds you're on your own. Well, to me, that is abetting chaos, and they should be made to answer for it. So in addition to funding and all the other things we hear, federal government should sue, because these guys are just flying in the face of federal law, and there are other levers here that can be brought to bear. It is, if the facts are as we're hearing, these are outrageous conditions, and they're being created by the state and locals in that area.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.